What we're actually looking at is what I consider to be the most verifiable miracle in the Bible. Now, there's two miracles that I consider the most verifiable. The resurrection of Jesus Christ is the most verifiable miracle based on the psychology of the event and the testimonies concerning the event. Absolute. But the most verifiable miracle is this one, because there is absolutely no way that 2,000 years ago a person would know what happens to a blind person when they get their sight back. A person born blind. If you can see and you go blind and get your sight back, that's a different story, because your brain already knows how to interpret light signals. But a person who has been born blind, so you got the brain that's never learned what to do with light. So your eyes take light waves and communicate them to the brain. The ears take sound waves, communicate them to the brain. The fingers take touch sensory, communicate it to the brain. Your nose takes olfactory, communicates it to the brain. Your tongue takes taste sensory, communicates it to the brain. And the brain turns all of those signals into comprehensible world for you. But what happens if your brain has never received light signals from the eye? It doesn't know what to do with it. It takes time. We know this because in the 1950s, the first person who was ever born blind received his sight. And this is the description he gave of his experience with the world. And the doctor who did that surgery to restore this man's sight, when he listened to this man sharing his testimony about what it was like to get his sight back, remembered this story and wrote a medical article on this story, calling it the most verifiable miracle in the Bible. Because the brain is freaking out. He said he would have to close his eyes to go up and down stairs because his eyes couldn't grab the perception of the stairs, and it flipped him out. He was terrified that he was going to fall. He said he couldn't focus and take in a big picture. His eye would jot. So if I looked at Diane, he would see an eyeball, a hand, a nostril. He couldn't take in the person. And he literally said to the doctor, I see people, but I may as well be looking at trees walking around. And the doctor went, All right. That's just the physical side of this story. That does not explain to us why the story is here.